I'm going to do you a favor here. Tell us what Tiger 21 is, at the risk of not having time for my best guess, real quick.
The investment group for enhanced results in the 21st century. It's the premier network of peer-to-peer learning for high net worth investors.
Fantastic.
Let's talk about the future of U.S. debt. You know, a lot of talk about sovereign debt defaults overseas, Greece being a problem. If the U.S. ever gets downgraded, ever, and people are saying it won't happen, we'll just print our way out of the crisis, but Standard & Poor's, Moody's has been threatening that, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac debt would get hammered. So that's a real issue for the U.S. government to think about since we took over those two companies in the fall of 2008. Trading in bonds, and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will be really hurt if the U.S. ever gets its credit rating downgraded.
Just take us through that process. We have this discussion, you know, kind of wonky in the hallway a lot, Lizzie, but what would it take for the U.S. to have their debt, have our debt downgraded?
More deficit spending, and then inflation heats up and interest rates rise, and now the debt is growing even faster.
So it matters for investors. It would cost more for those bond yields. It would cost more for the U.S. government to borrow. Interest rates go up. Taxpayer money would go into that.
But don't they we're going to run out of time, but don't they downgrade when they think we can't make payment on the debt? And all we have to do is print more, right?
Yeah, but if inflation keeps going up, you know, then that's
a key here. We don't see inflation. We have some deflation. You have any best guess, Michael?
Yeah, our best guess is that at Tiger 21, the relationship between investors and their wealth advisors, as an article today said, a lot of the wealth advisors were selling, not serving. They exposed their members or their clients to risks they didn't understand. So in the future, there's going to be a shift to products and services that give information to investors and replace certain advisory services. They're cheaper and they empower the individual investor.